Returning home can be very tricky, very challenging, especially for those who have spent more than a decade, more than 10 years overseas, building a new life, starting families, relationships, friendships, businesses, especially when you're forced to move back quickly before you're actually ready for it. Many of us in the diaspora dream of returning home, yet we carry legitimate concerns: safety, healthcare, schools, infrastructure, reliable internet service, employment, finances, and for many of us, children and or grandchildren who were born overseas and have built lives of their own. So returning home is not simply about buying a plane ticket. There's a lot more to it than that. It's about preparing wisely. I've lived this journey. Let's face it, you're feeling apprehensive, confused, concerned, worried about the next steps to take. You know you must leave where you are at some point, but you're just not yet ready. And as the external pressure intensifies and negative news rings sharper and sharper, so does your anxiety. You feel confused. What should you do? If you're new here, I'm Angie Marie, and this channel shares life lessons from different cultures to help us thrive anywhere. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Today, I'll share 3 things every member of the diaspora need to start building now if you have not yet started, long before you return. Before you make any major move about returning home, I'd like to pause and encourage you to do something that has helped me time and time again. Here's what I'd like to encourage you to do. I'll share practical steps to help you prepare with confidence. Go into preparation mode. Sit quietly by yourself for 45 or more minutes. Turn off your phone. No emails, no television, no social media, no conversations. Just complete quiet. A notebook and a pen. Most people in this current era are uncomfortable sitting alone with their thoughts. Yet I've found that some of life's clearest answers don't arrive when we're busy. They arrive when we finally become still. At first, your mind may race. That's okay. Don't fight it. Simply remain present. Then, as the noise begins to settle, pay attention to the gentle thoughts that rise within you. This is where clarity begins. Ideas connect. Priorities become clearer. The next step starts to emerge. For example, you'll remember that your passport needs renewing. Focusing on building that YouTube channel or that online business, you may think about your savings, your retirement plans, your family, or the relationships you need to strengthen before you make that significant move. When those thoughts come, don't trust your memory. Write them down. Write them down. Preparation doesn't always begin with a plane ticket. Sometimes it begins with a quiet moment, a blank sheet of paper, and the courage to think before you act. Start by making sure your passport is current. If you have children or grandchildren born overseas who are entitled to citizenship or nationality through you, begin learning what documents they may need. Gather birth certificates, marriage certificates, and important family records while they're still easy to locate. Understand residency requirements, tax considerations, healthcare options, and legal processes in the country you hope to call home again. Visit when and if you can. Spend time in different communities rather than relying only on memories from years ago. Because the truth is, countries do change. Communities change. We change. So preparation also means preparing emotionally. Home may not look exactly as you remember it, and you may not be the same person who left either. Give yourself permission to rediscover it with fresh eyes. If you are interested in weekly content about culture, stories relating to immigrants and the like, mindset, then go ahead and like this video and subscribe to this channel. Number 2, build residual or ongoing income. One of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves is the ability to earn regardless of geography, regardless of where we're located. That might mean starting a YouTube channel, building an online business, writing books, offering consultancy services, teaching online, freelancing, investing, or developing digital skills that allow you to work from almost anywhere. And I can't say this enough, friends, because I know that many people relocate overseas to the north, to the Western world in search of opportunities to support themselves and their families. So if you're thinking about going back to your homeland, make sure you know how you're going to be earning that income when you return. So even if those projects grow slowly, the truth is every video, every article, every customer, and every lesson learned becomes part of your preparation. Portable income creates choices. It reduces pressure and increases flexibility. So instead of asking whether the economy back home can immediately support you, you begin creating income that can travel with you wherever life takes you. You don't have to wait until you're ready to relocate before you start building the life you hope to live. And friends, I'll let you know, some of you have talent. YouTube now has this aspect that they call shows. Some of you are gifted as entertainers, as comedians, as people who can engage an audience in various ways. Some of you like to tell stories, storytellers. Some of you are speakers. Use your talent. YouTube offers you many opportunities to monetize, to make additional income. Number 3, build the right connection. This may be the most overlooked preparation of all, because returning home is not simply about reconnecting with a country. It's about reconnecting with people. Many of our children and young adults have spent most or all of their lives abroad. Their closest friends, careers, schools, churches, and communities may all be where they currently live. But that doesn't mean they don't value their heritage. It simply means their experience is different from ours. Rather than placing expectations on them, let's invite them into the story. Share family history. Teach them the language if you can. Cook traditional meals together. Celebrate cultural holidays. Visit relatives. Introduce them to local entrepreneurs, artists, teachers, and community leaders when you travel. Help them to see home not as a place of obligation, but as a place of belonging. Whether they eventually choose to relocate or remain abroad, they can still contribute through investment, mentorship, innovation, partnerships, and service. So sometimes the child may choose to live in the Western world where they were born, study there, build their life there, but that doesn't mean they can't connect with home and even have businesses that connect to home. They have the opportunity to thrive in several places. So have that vision where you see that your children would not be restricted to just one place, but you can help to cultivate that kind of experience for them. So perhaps returning home will not look the same for every member of the family, and that's okay. Some may relocate permanently, while others may divide their time between countries. Some may support projects from abroad while visiting regularly. Success should not be measured only by where someone lives, but by how they remain connected and how they contribute. Home needs many kinds of builders. Watching the determination displayed in this year's World Cup reminded me that preparation often happens long before the match begins. Victory is shaped by countless unseen hours of practice, discipline, planning, and persistence. Returning home deserves the same mindset. We prepare before the opportunity arrives. We strengthen ourselves before the challenge comes. We build before we board. So if returning home is one of your dreams, don't wait for the perfect moment. Start preparing today. Update your documents. Build residual and additional income. Strengthen your connections. Learn new skills. Save consistently. Visit intentionally. Encourage your children to know their roots while respecting the lives they have built. Every small step you take today creates more possibilities tomorrow. Perhaps the question is no longer, when will I go home? But perhaps the better question is, what am I building today that will make me ready whenever that day comes? Home deserves our love, but it also deserves our preparation. And maybe the greatest gift the diaspora can give is not simply returning one day, but becoming the kind of people who are ready to help wherever we're called to serve. If you're looking for practical wisdom like this, go ahead and like this video and subscribe for weekly lessons from cultures around the world. Subscribe so you don't miss out on what's next. Also, please go ahead and share your comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for staying with me throughout this video. I trust that everything will work out for you regardless of what decision you take. This is Angie Marie, and I look forward to seeing you soon in my next video.